Hello and welcome to your weekly coffee with RCModelReviews on YouTube. Now, what a week it's been. There was no video last week, and probably not even the week before actually, because the weather's turned to winter here. It's very cold, it's very dark. Fortunately, we have a not too bad day today. It's almost 10 degrees Celsius and the sun is almost shining, so I'm able to come out to the workshop here and film a video. On all the other days, it's been too dark, too cold, too windy, so making a video has been very difficult. But nevertheless, I will continue, and whenever possible, I will bring you these videos on YouTube. In fact, what I plan to do is move all this to my home office, where it's nice and warm and cozy, and I can make the videos every week as I wanted to. But now, to the issues of the week. Fake Spektrum receivers. They are the hot news this week, and there are two types of Spektrum receivers, or fake ones. There are the counterfeit ones that you can buy on eBay, and these cost about half the price of a genuine Spektrum receiver. They look just like a Spektrum receiver, but they are not a Spektrum receiver. They are a fake, and the people who make these are effectively breaking the law because they are counterfeiting. Now, you can buy these. Some people say they work quite well. Others have had a few problems. But if you want to buy them, you can. I can't stop you. But give a thought to the fact that really you're buying what amounts to stolen intellectual property with these products. People have said, oh, Spektrum is overpriced, so it's only fair we buy these cheap products. Well, yeah, but only if they've designed their own receiver and not necessarily if they've just copied blatantly the product that Spektrum has spent time and money researching and developing and producing. But there is another kind of Spektrum compatible receiver on the market now from Hobbyking. As eagle-eyed people would have noticed last week, Hobbyking stuck the orange receivers up on their website. Now these, they are very careful to say, are compatible. They're not copies of Spektrum, they're compatible with Spektrum. And Hobbyking are going to send me one of these to review, so they must be fairly confident in them, because if it's a lemon, I'll tell you. If it's a lemon rather than an orange, you'll know first. So I'm going to put it on the bench, I'm going to test it out, and if it works, that's probably good news if you're a Spektrum flyer, because $15 for a 6-channel receiver. You can't buy them that cheap anywhere else, or you can't buy a genuine one that cheap anywhere else, can you? So I'll keep you informed as to what these receivers look like, whether they're actually compatible or whether they're a clone ripoff or whatever. I'll basically publish a video, put an article up on the website, let everybody know what the real story is about the orange receivers as soon as I get one. By the way, they're already back ordered in the thousands on the Hobbyking website, so whether they work or not, they've already proven to be very popular. And speaking of Spektrum, now I put an article up on the website just the other day in which I highlighted a video posted by Horizon to YouTube. On this video, Horizon set about showing how their Spektrum equipment is every bit as good as Futaba when it comes to low voltage operation. Unfortunately, Horizon were being a little deceptive, shall we say. They weren't telling the whole truth in that video. So if you haven't read that article on the RCModelReviews website, go and read it now. And I'd like your opinion, because a lot of people have written to me and said, you have a grudge against Horizon, don't you? What is it you've got against Spektrum and Horizon? Well, to be honest, I don't have a grudge with Horizon or Spektrum or JR. In fact, look, see this? This is my very own JR transmitter that I bought and paid for with my own hard-earned money, and I use it and I like it, and it's a great radio. So why would I criticize them? Well, I'm only criticizing distributors and products when I think it's justified. And in this case, I think it is justified. Horizon could have made a very nice video that promoted the fact that their new products now have a very or reasonably low reboot voltage, certainly low enough to be perfectly good, and a very fast reboot time. I mean, that's great. They should have told the public this. But what do? No, they chose to say that it's every bit as good as Futaba, which it is not. Now go to the website, look at my article, look at the Horizon video, and make your mind up for yourself whether I'm unfairly ragging on them or whether it's a justifiable grizzle. And Horizon, if you've got a complaint with what I've written, contact me. Send me an email, go to the forums, put a message up there, put your side of the case. Tell us why you produced that video in the way you did. Now, I've got nothing against Horizon. They're a company that has provided the USA model public with a lot of product over a lot of years, and most of that product is pretty damn good. And to be honest, the Spektrum gear is pretty damn good. It works fine. Thousands of people fly Spektrum every day without any issues at all. So I've got no gripes. I just don't like seeing dishonesty in marketing. And I believe, whether it was intentional or not, that video is dishonest. Right, moving on. In the mailbox this week, I have received some servos from China. Where did I put it? Here we are. This, in this plastic bag, which I will take it out of, is one of the X-Core servos. You may have seen it in the RCModelReviews showcase area. Have you seen the showcase? Go and have a look in the showcase. When I see products I think might be of interest to people, I stick them in the showcase. These are not reviews, and they're not promotions. They're nothing other than you might be interested in this. I pass no judgment on these products until I've reviewed them. Now this is the X-Core servos. These have got a meaty heatsink around the middle, metal geared, high torque digital servos. I don't know whether they're any good. They feel nice, but I'll stick them on the bench. I'll test them out. They may be good, they may be rubbish. You'll know first. RC Model Reviews, that's their slogan. Well, it will be. I just thought of it. Okay, and the prize draw. Finally, in today's video, the prize draw. Well, I have been working my little backside off trying to get messages out to people through YouTube to tell them their subscriber number. But what a pain that has turned out to be, because you can't do a nice automated mailing through YouTube. You've got to go individually and send each person a message. There are now, what, 1,200 subscribers to this channel? That would take me a month of Sundays. In fact, I would never catch up. So what I've done is I've taken all those YouTube IDs, I've put them in a database on my computer. I have automatically allocated a number to them, and now there's a web page going up on the RC Model Reviews website which will have your YouTube user ID and your draw number if you have subscribed to this channel. I want you to go to that web page. If it's not there when you see this video, it will be there in a day or so when I've had a chance to upload it. I want you to make sure that your ID is there and make a note of your draw number. If there's any mistakes or if I've left you out, then fire me a message so I can correct that. And then when I've let everyone have a couple of days to check that out, we'll have the prize draw. We'll have the scantily clad women come back in. It's too cold for them today. They didn't even turn up. But we'll have them come back in and we'll get the bucket out. We'll put all those numbers in the bucket. We'll draw them out and everyone will see what you've won. And while we're speaking about giving stuff away, I was looking through my cupboard the other day. I've got a lot of 72 meg stuff that I'm not using anymore. And rather than just let it sit there and go dusty, I'm going to give it away. So if you're watching this channel and you've got a good case as to why I should give it to you, then email me. Now, I've got receivers, I've got some crystals, so I've got some Poke 6-channel synthesizers, I've got some Corona dual conversion receivers, some single conversion receivers. So if you have a 72 meg transmitter and you want some more receivers, then email me, give me a good sob story, tell me why you should have it rather than someone else, and I'll just go through and pick out the one I think is best or the few I think is best, and I'll send them off some free stuff, some receivers, maybe some other stuff there, I don't know. But anyway, just tell me what you want and I'll send it off to you if I think your letter is the best one. So that's enough for today. By the way, thank you again, all those people, both of you who donated towards RC Model Reviews running costs. That's been very good, and that's why I was able to afford this lovely cup of coffee today that I've been drinking. It's very nice. Thank you very much. And if you haven't subscribed already, then do it. You know the thing. If you want to have your say, if you agree, disagree, or you want to make a point about something, go to the forums on rcmodelreviews.com. You can say what you like, and providing it's not profanity or porn or whatever, I won't stop you. And I will see you again next time on the almost weekly edition of RC Model Reviews on YouTube. Thanks for watching.